Okay. This thing with Will Smith and Chris Rock, I felt the need to bring this up. I just wanted to talk about it because I see it differently. I've been watching some interviews, and it's not because I care about this stuff. I don't watch the Oscars. I don't care about Will Smith, his life, or anything. These people have no bearing on my existence whatsoever, right? And why would you care about what I have to say? You don't. I don't expect this video to get very many views. But I'm bringing it up because I watched the Joe Rogan thing on it. I've listened to other people that I've listened to on other subjects talk about it. And everybody's glossing over this issue. And I don't know if they're doing it on purpose, or maybe they just don't see it. Maybe they're not aware of this being a thing. You should be. There are ancient stories going back forever. The earliest stories we got in the Bible warn us about women, right? What they do to our minds, the ideas they put in our minds, stripping the power away from us, directing us in a way that they think is good for us. They think it's the right thing to do, but ends up destroying everything. And if you watch that incident, right, Chris Rock makes the joke, Will Smith's laughing at it, and then you see Jada Pinkett Smith's face. She's not happy. Smith gets up and just bam. What was the angle you saw? Bam! Chris Rock in the head. In an open hand smack, that's a good one. I kind of like seeing that because I don't think dudes do that enough. I don't obviously think that was the right place to do it at the Academy Awards. Bad move there. But let me just talk about what I see that nobody else is mentioning. That's all Jada. Because my mother was like that. I saw it in my own household. My mother was kind of a tyrant in the house. Yeah, I love my mom now and everything. It's fine. But as a kid, I mean, she just destroyed my dad. And when she made that look on her face, it's the same exact thing. My mother was strikingly beautiful. I have to dig up some old pictures to show you sometime. I mean, incredibly attractive. And that was exactly what I saw on Jada Pinkett Smith's face, was that look of, Will Smith got up and did what he did because he had to go home with her. It's not about being right or wrong. It's the emotional thing. He's a broken man. Will Smith is a broken man. He reacted the way he did because of who he's married to. That's my take on it, not knowing anything. Maybe I'm wrong. That's just how it looks to me. That guy's got to live with her. They've probably talked about it before. I think there's some history with Chris Rock making cracks about her. They probably discussed it before. If he says one more thing, oh, I know, baby, I'm with you, I've got your back, and there it was, And it was a benign joke anyhow. But she's got some issues, that chick. I mean, you can see it in her face, right? So I think that's the thing that everybody's kind of overlooking, is what's the relationship between Will and Jada, and how does she make his life a living hell at home if he doesn't do the things to make her happy, which might be that right there. So that's, again, he laughs, you see her face, he gets up and smacks Chris. He had to do it for her. Imagine being in that situation where in order to have a peace at home, you've got to act like that to make the wife happy. That's insane. But that's how it seems to me. I could be wrong. And I just wanted to put it out there because I haven't seen anybody else mention that. And women won't like this, but women, you got to check yourselves, because like he said in his acceptance speech where he's crying, love will make you do funny things. Yeah, well, if you love a tyrant who's going to put those sorts of demands on you to do things like that, or is going to make your life hell, then that's just how it is, So it's a shame. Like I said, I don't watch this stuff. The Oscars is unimportant to me. I haven't watched the Oscars probably since the 90s. could care less about these people. I don't know why anybody else watches it. I didn't actually watch it. I'm only talking about it because of this, what just happened. But pretty crazy. I am hand shaping this detail here to match what's going on this project. This is going to be the top. This is the right hand top of the bookshelf. That's going to be about 7 feet up in the air. You won't really see it that much, but I want to do as good of a job as possible on it. And that's what's happening. So have a good day. Be good to one another. And women, I mean, you know, it should be a nice, good relationship. You shouldn't be manipulating, and it's just not women. I know men do it too, but you shouldn't be manipulating the other person in your relationship. And it's just screwed up. I just see it that way. It just jumped out at me. It reminded me of home. As soon as she actually sounds funny because my mom's not a black woman, but they look the same. They have that same balanced facial feature thing. My mom, as pretty as Jada Pinkett Smith in the face, and when she was young, and I saw that look on it. Man, it's almost the same exact face my mother would make when she was unhappy. And if that was happening, you know what's behind that, and you know how that lashing out thing can happen when it's just the family around. There's no outsiders around. I've got friends now that knew me back in the day as a kid, and I didn't know what they knew or what they saw, but they've brought it up to me. I remember what it was like at your house between your parents and everything else. They actually have brought up memories I didn't remember. Recently this happened. So being brought up in it, I recognize it. And as I said, I just feel sorry for Will Smith. I think he's what else could break a man like him? Good-looking dude, real talent, it's all the money in the world, fame, everything else. The only thing that could break a dude like that is a woman like that. It's the same old story of there's a Sodom and Gomorrah thing, but there's Samson and Delilah, there's Eve, there's all of that. There's that. You got the man who's the man. And then that certain type of woman comes along. It's like a succubus, you know? And she could just destroy you. Just turn your feelings all over the place, get you not thinking correct. And the next thing you know, you're smacking the crap out of Chris Rock in front of the whole world. Poor bastard. Be better than that.